Hey there, and welcome back to WealthTube channel. Today, we're diving into a hot topic that's on everyone's mind. Is the housing market going to crash? To the dismay of would-be homebuyers, property prices just keep rising. Despite some of the highest mortgage rates in 2 decades, home prices are still climbing. Are they destined for a fall? Here's what the experts say about a potential housing market crash. Market fluctuations. Prices increased once again in April, according to the National Association of Realtors, NAR. Median existing home prices were up 5.7% over last year, marking the 10th consecutive month of year-over-year jumps. Similarly, the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller Home Price Index for March rose 6.5% from the previous year, hitting the 6th all-time high in 12 months. Home prices still rising. Despite predictions of a post-pandemic housing recession, home values are rising again. Lawrence Yun, chief economist at NAR, states, prices will remain firm and will not decline on a national level. Supply and demand. In October 2023, home values held steady even as mortgage rates soared to 8%. The main culprit? A lack of housing supply amid strong demand. NAR's April data shows only a 3.5-month supply. Greg McBride, chief financial analyst for Bankrate, explains, the fundamental reason for the run-up in price is heightened demand and a lack of supply. Rick Arvielo, head of New American Funding, adds, you're not going to see house prices decline. There's just not enough inventory. Skylar Olson, chief economist at Zillow, agrees. We're not in that space where things are suddenly going to be more affordable. Rising costs. High mortgage rates have increased the monthly cost of financing a typical home by 7.1% since last year, equating to about $158 more in monthly payments compared to May 2023. This is particularly challenging for first-time homebuyers who are already facing affordability issues. With housing prices continuing to climb, the barrier to entry into the housing market is becoming increasingly steep. Taking all this into account, housing economists and analysts agree that any market correction will likely be modest. No one expects price drops on the scale of the Great Recession, when the housing bubble burst and led to a global financial crisis. Is the housing market going to crash? Experts say no. Here's why. Supply and demand. There are still far more buyers than sellers. Mark Fleming, chief economist at First American Financial Corporation, explains, there's just generally not enough supply. There are more people than housing inventory. It's Econ 101. Mortgage rates. Dave Liniger, founder of RE/MAX, says rising mortgage rates have skewed the market. Many buyers are waiting for rates to drop. If they do, new buyers could flood the market, pushing prices up. You've got an entire generation of pent-up demand. When interest rates come down, it'll be another boom and bust cycle. National trends. NAR's Lawrence Yun notes that while some markets like Austin have seen small declines, broader national prices will remain firm. Prices will remain firm and will not decline on a national level. Historical context. Back in 2005 to 2007, the housing market crashed, leading to a global recession. Today, homeowners are in a stronger position with more equity and better credit. They are less likely to default on their mortgages, reducing the risk of a crash driven by foreclosures. Current market conditions. The current market faces an inventory shortage. Builders have been cautious since the Great Recession, leading to fewer homes for sale. We simply don't have enough inventory. A 30% price decline is highly unlikely. Price trends. Despite high prices, home sales have plunged due to low inventory and high mortgage rates. The median sale price of a single-family home has been rising again, with a 5.7% annual gain in April. Ken H. Johnson, housing economist at Florida Atlantic University, predicts flat housing prices due to competing forces. High mortgage rates put downward pressure on prices, while significant demand and inventory shortage place upward pressure. 5 reasons there will be no housing market crash. Housing economists point to 5 compelling reasons that no crash is imminent. 1. Inventories are still very low. A balanced market typically has a 5 or 6 month supply of housing inventory. In April, there was just a 3.5 month supply, a significant improvement from early 2022's 1.7 months. This ongoing lack of inventory forces buyers to bid up prices, preventing a price crash in the near future. 2. Builders aren't building quickly enough. Home builders pulled back after the last crash and haven't fully ramped up. There's no way to meet demand quickly, making overbuilding unlikely. Greg McBride from Bankrate explains. The fundamental reason for the run-up in price is heightened demand and a lack of supply. 3. Demographic trends creating new buyers. Strong demand comes from multiple fronts. The pandemic led many homeowners to seek bigger places. Millennials are in their prime buying years, and Hispanics are a growing demographic keen on homeownership. 4. Lending standards remain strict. In 2007, liar loans were common, but today, lending standards are tough. The median credit score for new mortgage borrowers in early 2024 was 770. Greg McBride warns, if lending standards loosen and we go back to the Wild West days of 2004 to 2006, then that is a whole different animal. 5. Foreclosure activity is muted. Foreclosures flooded the market after the last crash, but that's not the case now. Most homeowners have comfortable equity cushions, and while foreclosures have increased slightly, it's nothing like before. Conclusion. Home prices are high, but this boom shouldn't end in a bust. The consensus is clear. No housing market crash is on the horizon. Even with rising mortgage rates and affordability challenges, the fundamental factors of supply and demand, stringent lending standards, and demographic trends all point to continued stability in the housing market. Moreover, it's crucial to remember that real estate is often a long-term investment. Short-term fluctuations may occur, but the underlying demand driven by demographic trends and economic conditions remains strong. Buyers and investors need to stay informed and consider their personal financial situations and long-term goals when making decisions. Thanks for watching. What do you think about the housing market? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more updates. See you in the next video.